We all need to make sure that when we have a job, that we continue to take care of ourselves. I'm gonna say that again. That we continue to take care of ourselves because it's so easy, like so easy. And this is coming from me, and I'm about to talk about my experience in the second year. It's so easy to just spiral, just become so lazy, and literally like just autopilot, just turn into a whole bot that's on auto mode. Just getting up every day, brushing your teeth, going to eat, going to work, come back home, sleep, next day repeat. On your off day, you're still resting because you're fatigued. That right, I think. But it's so easy to do that. And coming from my experience, which even before I got a job, I was still lazy. And unironically, like getting a job got me break out of that when I lost it eventually. Like I'm not really like that anymore how I was before my job and when I was at that job. Because it's so easy. Because it's just like an energy thing. All your energy is sapped, depending on the job too. That's it. It does depend on the job, but most jobs nowadays, especially like you're starting out, like a regular 9 to 5, which I mean, I didn't work 9 to 5, I was part time, but they had some more hours to that. But it's so easy to just lose sight of yourself while working and not taking care of yourself and just being stuck in that loop and trap that every day feels the same. But every day doesn't have to feel the same. Yeah, you might work every day, but when you come back home, that time for yourself, at least at my age, like every day doesn't have to be the same. I remember there was like this person at my job that was like, uh, I don't know, we had some conversation. They're like, every day was the same, same old, same old. Thinking about it now, like, it doesn't have to be like that, you know? It just starts with you just taking a different approach. But for me, I was a bum in my last job. I had a really good job at a retail store. I got paid way more than I should have for what I did. Like, all I had to do was stand at a register. All I had to do was stand at a register. Not even a register most of the time because they didn't even have me. And at the manager registers where you're checking people out, had me at the like self checkout registers. That's literally the freest job you can get. All it takes is you, is just you and your mind to just get through those shifts. Instead of standing idly, being in your own thoughts. It's pretty easy to me because I had nothing going on at that time. Now, if I had that job, it's so easy. Yeah. A month ago, if I had that job when the mindset I was in, would it be easy? Hell no. Because if you're going through something, would it be hard? I mean, it depends because sometimes like employees can make or break your shit. So it depends, but it really was a mental thing. Like it wasn't for everyone. It was perfect for me because I don't really interact with people that much. I'm very like I'm not really reserved, but I'm reserved to a point, you know. I don't always like to talk and I do my own thing. So it was slowly perfect for me. Literally free money, 15 an hour, which is not much. But for what you do, in my opinion, that should be like 10. And you got people at fast food doing like every role in the book for less than that. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, but making, at least for me in that time, and keep in mind, I was already lazy. Like I was already above before, but I kind of became a more of a bum. I'm not gonna lie, because even though I was making money for myself, right? I guess I got even more complacent where I was at, because I did not care. Like no type of discipline, no type of routine, just going every day like a bot in autopilot. Like some days, depending on the schedule, I had open availability, right? So you had 6 a.m., you had 10 p.m.s, right? So by the 6 a.m. shift, I was waking up at 4. Mind you, I'm playing the game with my friends every night, staying up to like at at least like 12, at most 2. So 2 hours of sleep. Sometimes I'll have a 9 hour shift. Towards the end of my time there, I started having like 4 hour shifts in the morning. Bro, 9 hour shifts on 2 hours of sleep. I don't. Why did I do that? I don't know. Was it worth it? No. Had bags, all type of bags under my eyes. I don't know if I have bags now, but like my skin looking all crazy, which my skin's not perfect now, but skin looking crazy because I'm like hydrated, dry. I had patches, like I haven't shaved yet because I have ingrown, but I wasn't even shaving or trimming yet, so I had patches all over my face, just hair everywhere. Wasn't taking care of my hair, wasn't taking care of my skin, or stuff for my skin or hair. I mean, at least I didn't stink. I'll say that. At least I didn't stink. I still showered, but I was just so bummed, bro. Like, actually, and like thinking about it, like you really, like from my experience, telling it to me, you guys, you have to take care of yourself when you're working because it's so easy to get sidetracked in all of it and get complacent and just being stuck in like just a loop, uh, literally just a what do you do loop, bro. Like every day doesn't have to be the same. Yeah, you may do the same thing every day at the job, but once you're out of the job, it does not have to be the same. You're not in the job your whole life, right? You're not in the job the whole day. There's still like, okay, let's say a 9 to 5, right? Say you wake up at 7 for the job, right? So that basically 11 hours because you're waking up 2 hours early to get ready for the job, right? And then you have to actually shift to the job. So let's say you work a 9 to 5, and I'm mainly talking to like people around my age. I'm 18. Like if you're an adult, I'm not an adult yet, so I can't really speak on it. But still, as an adult, every day doesn't have to be the same. Like you can make it different. You can make a change in your life, right? Even though money might be tighter, even though you might have to pick up more hours, every day doesn't have to be the same. There's always something, some enjoyment in the end of the day. Have to instead of just going back to it. Like okay, but going back to what I was saying, like say you have a 9 to 5 right, and you're around my age. Um, so basically 11 hours because 2 hours before. That's a lot of time. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot of time. But what you do afterwards is what makes the difference. You know, take care of yourself. Make sure you're eating right. Do not. Hold on, we're gonna come back to it. But say you get back at 5, right? So let's say 12 hours because shower, eat, rest. That is a lot of time. That is, but there's still but then you gotta go to sleep for the next day, depending on what you got. See, this job stuff, like, it's crazy, but whenever you have to time, you have to make it count. Like, you really do. Because it's so easy to just let it go by. It's fine. And then you're back. You're back. You're back in the trap. Um, like, try to hang out with friends, family, but try to control that too because I love hanging out with my friends, but staying up to like 2, like, I needed some discipline. I was doing too much. Or or like those days where I was getting off at 10, I should have just went to sleep. I didn't do that every day, but every some days I would. And it's like nah. But yeah, going back to the food, like make sure you're eating good. Like don't eat fast food. Easiest way to become fat when you're older, eating fast food while working a 9 to 5 or whatever your jobs, bro, because you're gonna be stuck in that. And yeah, it's convenient. Oh, I can just go to McDonald's after on my break. I can just walk to McDonald's. Dude, I can just walk to McDonald's. I can just walk to McDonald's on my break. It's right there. I don't have to be like I don't have to make food every day. You should make food every day. And yeah, that's more time wasted, but or at least eat somewhere healthier, you know? Like don't eat fast food while working. You're just putting poison in your body while you're actively participating in poison. So poison times poison is just that. Like, come on, bro. literally your body's just gonna deteriorate. Literally, you're eating slop, literal slop while you're at slop, working your life away. You know what I mean? Like it does not correlate. Does not go together. That's just negative on negative, bro. Like you're not. It's better if you just buy something healthier, right? Or just make your own food and bring it to your workplace. Do not like not worth it. Not. And what's crazy? I had a fast food job. I thought I would be tempted to eat the food, but seeing how it's made and just the environment, it's like I feel like I'm in a slop factory. But you need to focus on yourself. Like again, it's easy to get distracted, but you have to make sure you are healthy because so many people die from being overworked and not taking care of themselves, and it's actually serious. Like make sure your body's right. Try to go to the gym. Like I remember before I got employed, like I started working like a year ago, but before I got employed, I was like going to the gym a good amount. After I got employed, like I barely remember going. It's like you just forget your purpose, what you like to do, and your drive is just it's like lust. Nah, I don't want to say that. Like it doesn't feed off your drive, but in a way it does. Because at the same time, people will use it to get to where they want to be. But also, it's like a double-edged sword. It can easily snatch that from you. It can easily snatch your own drive and energy. Right as you can use it to just like you can use it to help your goals and your motives in life and still like that from you too. Um, yeah, I wouldn't even go to the gym like that. And this is really all a self-control thing too. But the point of this video is that it feeds off of that. You know, it feeds off of your tiredness and fatigue. These jobs, bro, these 9 to 5s, they feed off of fatigue, bro. And you have to fight it. You have to have the control to not let it take a hold of you. And the longer you ignore that, the harder it is to get out of it. If you're working like, let's say for instance, someone's stuck in a loop, right? Eating fast food, not taking care of themselves, not going to the gym, just repeat, barely going out, barely enjoying their own life. This would be depressing and miserable. That's how you get those people in your life that you come across that are just like, nah, I'm gonna say that. I was gonna say like, that's how you come across people that are just angry and hostile all the time, but you don't know everyone's life. But there are some people like that. But people like that eat fast food, don't take care of themselves, don't go to the gym, just stay complacent at the workplace. It's like in a few years, bro, just you will be miserable because you that's how you treated your body. Like it's sad, but shoot, I could become that. Like I actually was above I was so low value I realized that I was like literally made me sad. It's like but the job is a good experience. I'm not gonna lie, like I needed that experience because now I know I don't know my purpose. I don't know what I'm driven. Yeah, I don't know what my purpose on this world was per se, but I'm just going with the flow, right? I'm going with the Lord. What the Lord puts in my head, I do. Not saying I do everything that comes to mind, but like something that inspires me to do good or like feels good in my heart to do, I seek out and I try to do, you know? But yeah, I just realized like when you have a job, it's so easy to just lose track of everything. And it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. But this is all about perspective because I know there's people out there that work like full time, work a lot of hours, probably really don't have time for themselves. And to them, I don't know because I never been in that situation. But for part timers, like working like 20 to 30 hours a week, like I was, don't, don't, don't let it make you become lazy. Let it, let it make you just a sloth and just a empty shell of what you once were. Like, don't let it do that. Take care of yourself and focus on hobbies. Focus on focus on things that make you passionate. Right? Don't 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 don't.